Hello, fam. Welcome to day three of Bull Run Day 3. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I'm having issues with my, if anybody knows the solution, it's probably an easy fix that an experienced streamer can help me with. But like I'm at the desk in the bedroom, and as you can see, there's part of the background that is not being uh, occulted, being hidden by the online background, by the crypto conspiracy van, right? And I've never had this problem before. I can even see part of the window on this side of me. So anyway, I was trying to, get the computer in the right spot so that didn't happen, and it just wasn't working. So I took a little bit longer to get in the studio than I had anticipated. Hey guys, I want to remind everybody that what Crypto Hippies and the conspiracy, what the Crypto Hippies brand is all about, and what Conspiracy Crypto YouTube channel is all about. Hopefully, we are reaching out and getting in touch with people that are either new to crypto or new to Pulsechain. I do consultations. The people I enjoy working with most are people that are new to crypto. I love helping onboard people. If you want me to come do an in real life training session or like coffee gathering for an investment group or a club that you're in, I'm happy to do that if you're in the San Antonio, Austin area. I'm also occasionally in the Waco area. We'll be over the holidays. Or if you'd like for me to come and do an onboarding session or just a crypto information session in general to your book club, to your online community, I'm available. What you see is what you get. I'm a crypto enthusiast. I've been in crypto since the top of the last bull run, so I'm going on my fourth or fifth year in crypto. In particular, I'm an enthusiast about the Richard Hart project called Pulsechain. Pulsechain is a copy or a fork of the Ethereum blockchain. Richard Hart developed a project there called Hex, and Hex was very intensive in terms of the amount of uh, computing power necessary for the contract to run all of its functions. And so it became very expensive. For those of you that are new to crypto, every blockchain has its own native token that operates as the gas, the fuel that runs the blockchain. All right. The native token is usually paid out to the people that maintain the blockchain. So either miners or validators. These people maintain the security of the blockchain. They maintain the fact that it's a decentralized uh, uh, processing. So it's like a bunch of computers tied together, right? And all of those people that offer up their data space and computing space, they get paid via this native token. So anytime you transact on blockchain, on any blockchain, you are paying a fee to do that, right? If you send tokens to somebody, if you purchase tokens on a decentralized exchange, you are paying a fee to the people that maintain the ledger and the security of that ledger in the native token. So every blockchain has a native token. Uh, on the Ethereum chain, it became very expensive for Hex to function, for Richard Hart's project to function. So he forked or copied the Ethereum blockchain. And that's what Pulsechain is. It's an EVM or an Ethereum virtual machine blockchain. So the native token on our blockchain on Pulsechain is Pulse. The primary decentralized DEX on Pulsechain is PulseX, which is sort of a copy of Uniswap, but it's got a buy and burn. So if you can think of a lot of the assets that you hold, if you're new to crypto, uh, a lot of the assets that you hold would be worth more if they were more scarce, right? So think of somebody that invests in art. All right. If an artist makes 100 copies of something, it's not going to be nearly as valuable as those items that he only painted one copy of, or one sculpture of, right, or one print of. So you can think of tokens that incorporate a buy and burn. What they are doing is they are taking their tokens off the market. So PulseX, the primary DEX on Pulsechain, is that way. And we're going to talk about some other tokens that also have a buy and burn via other mechanisms on the blockchain today. If you're new to the show, I like to cover some of the home brew projects, I like to call them. I think about the blockchain kind of like breweries, right? You've got your big, your huge breweries like Anheuser-Busch or Coors, right, that have worldwide distribution. Those are kind of your blue chips on the blockchain. I compare those to PulseX, Hex, which is the original Richard Hart project, incentive token, which is the token that is paid out to people who provide liquidity on the PulseX DEX, or decentralized exchange. All right, so that's kind of the framework I think of in terms of those big tokens. They're these huge breweries. Next would be community tokens, some of which we will talk about today. Things like the Note token, Axis Alive, Solid X, HOA, Teddy Bear. These are tokens that have a have larger communities, or excuse me, that have large communities built around them, although everybody on the blockchain doesn't own them, right? So I would consider these kind of like your statewide, your home breweries that now have grown and they have statewide distribution, right? But the tokens that I really like to talk about are the home breweries. These are like these microbreweries that you find popping up everywhere over the last 15, 20 years, where they don't have any distribution anywhere. In order to get their home brews, you got to go to the brewery and have it right there where they brew those microbrews. So those are the tokens I like to talk about, the micro caps of Pulsechain. All right, guys. So if you're new to crypto, I'd like to invite you, the communities that I'm a member of, Jeranism, Cryptoism community, and the No Permissions communities are great places if you're new to crypto to come and learn, to meet people just like me that do consultations. I do consultations for basically just donations to help onboard people. So if you've got questions about how to get money from your bank account onto the blockchain, how to operate on the blockchain, how to purchase things in a decentralized DEX, how to fund a wallet, basic wallet security, things like that. You can sign up for a consultation down below. All right, guys, let's take a look at let's take a quick look at X, or Twitter, as I like to say. I bet you we can find some great reason to talk about the FBG 666 token, which is our new project. All right, here we go. What is going on in the world There you go. The first one that the first one that pops up. Hey guys, by the way, I got to share something with you. I'm a proud badge wearer of now having been it just a couple of days that I've been back streaming. And those of you that are new to the channel, I only streamed for a few weeks in October, I guess, before I had to take. I started streaming at the end of one kind of busy section of my fall semester, and then within a couple of weeks, man, I realized there was a lot of other stuff going on. Plus, I was moving, so I stopped streaming for a few weeks. But so I hadn't been streaming that long, and I'm happy to say YouTube pulled my yesterday's stream because we talked about the the vaccines. So, billionaire Bill Gates. Let's see. Hopefully, this. Particular story does not get me in trouble. All I'm doing is reading off of Twitter. Billionaire Bill Gates is calling for governments around the world to introduce regulations to limit internet access to only those who can prove their age with a digital ID. The Microsoft co-founder argues that many parts of the internet should be out of bounds to children, blah, 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 blah. All right, guys. So they are just another reason. Okay, this is one of the ways they that kind of run things around here, or who are propped up to facilitate the narratives, right, that have us begging to have our rights taken away, right, or have the sheeple begging to have their rights taken away. This is one of the ways they do it. Something like this, they'll do it to protect the kids. You have to have a digital ID. Hey guys, again, they're gonna the only reason they're talking about stuff like this is because they're going to use it to censor you. You'll if you have to have if there's only one way for you to get access to the internet, to information, so forth and so on, you'll do whatever it takes to protect that access, or so they think, right? Uh, those of us that know what's going on and that are preparing to live outside of the system and so forth, we're not going to be swayed by this kind of nonsense. But guys, this is just another reason to join the resistance. You can join the resistance down below. I've got information about my new favorite token. It's the F. Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, the WEF, the WHO, and the rest of the Pooh World Order. I don't believe they deserve the respect of being called by their uh, proper proper name, the New World Order. So the Pooh World Order, and that's also a reference to our friends from Randy Larcy's group, the No Permissions Patreon group. That run the shit show every Monday through Thursday. They do a stream. I think it's usually around noon Central Time. The shit show, and one of the founders of that particular stream is another member of the No Permissions of Randy Hilarski's private group, and has a token called King Pooey that commemorates a little fun episode that we're not going to take time, a Richard Hart episode that we're not going to take time to talk about today. All right, so hey guys, just appreciate you guys that are here in the chat and watching the stream. In just a little bit, we are going to do a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be for our OG project, the MYLPH token, the My Yield and Liquidity Farm token. And the reason I'm going to be giving that away is because here in a short couple of weeks, we will be airdropping our new token, FBG 666, that I'm about to show you the chart for. We're going to airdrop that token to the holders of our OG project, the MYLPH token. So, in fact, let's take a quick look at the MYLPH token right now. And the pair we're going to look at is the PLS pair, which it does not currently have a lot of liquidity. I pulled a lot of liquidity off of 9mm. And for those of you that are new to crypto, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But anyway, those of you that are not novices, you will understand this, that we really didn't do much with the token for a while. I wasn't live streaming and so forth. So I pulled the liquidity off of 9mm because it was getting eaten up by the trading bots. So I pulled a lot of the liquidity. I've been adding it back, but I've been adding it back in such a way. Basically, I've been using the Origin address wallet to purchase it back because I wanted to hold on to and make more scarce the number of tokens that are out in circulation. All right. So, and the reason I'm going that route in the management of the project is because of the time that I spent hanging around in Axis Alive's private membership group. So I think everybody that wanted to get out of this token got out before I pulled liquidity, though. The price went down to, I mean, everybody that wanted to get out before got out before. I didn't pull. I can't remember exactly when the 9mm thing, where that compromise happened. But it was after that I pulled all that liquidity off the market. And again, I've been adding it back slowly. However, with the caveat that I am going to keep the available token supply that's in liquidity, that's in the liquidity pools on the dexes low. I'm not going to, when you look at tokens like the Axis Alive token, very little, he released very little of the token. Most of that is held by insiders or by the main address, by the Axis Alive origin address. So I'm going to maintain. I'm looking at maintaining this project the same way. Anyway, in a little bit, we're going to give away some MYLPH token, which will translate into some FBG tokens here in a few weeks. You can see that the MYLPH chart is obliterated. But hey guys, I'll tell you this too. I don't think this is going to be our last project for sure. The FBG, F Bill Gates token is not going to be our last project. So, and I know Nate is probably going to airdrop some stuff to MYLPH and GILF holders and the NFT holders as well at some point in the future. So there you have it. Now let's talk about our fund, the FE token that Dave Weiss co-founded, and that token is called the Dome Shot token. All right, it is the official flat Earth token in all of the cryptosphere. And I have got to get back to Dex Tools. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Back at it. I had a little oops. Now we're going to look at the Dome token. All right, this is Flat Earth Dave's. flatearthdave.com is where you want to go to get information about either this token or about his other project, which is the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac token. App. And that app, if you are new to Flat Earth, it's a great app to have. It does cost a couple of dollars, but it's a one-time charge. It's well worth it. And every single day, you get a daily video that is kind of answers all your questions about Flat Earth. All right. And we're not going to spend a lot of time. Needless to say, I do not believe that we are on a spinning ball jetting through space at millions of miles an hour with magic gravity holding, water in a fashion that's we can't observe anywhere else. All right, here's the Dome token. Hey guys, this had a big run up when they did the airdrop. They did an airdrop on 9/11 to all of the members in the that had Dave Weiss's app. All right, and then there was a big run up, and then there was a big sell off. If you're new to crypto, this happens all the time. This is going to happen a lot over the next 6 to 8 months. You're going to see this a lot. So let's see what kind of gains from the a little bit above the last local bottom. You're talking about a 16x. All right, guys, where can you go? Where can you go outside of crypto and find those kinds of gains over a few weeks? Over just a few weeks. So crypto is a wonderful place. Again, if you're new to Pulsechain, this is one of the meme tokens that I think is going to do well the rest of the bull run, just because it's got a great community behind it. So that's the Dome token. There's a link below that will take you to the DEX tools page that we're looking at right now. All right, guys. So the next token that we are going to look at is a project of my friend Nate's, and it is called the Realm token. And actually, it's called Realm. I have to apologize because yesterday it was brought to my attention that the last 2 days, in fact, I have been sharing the wrong realm. And I apologize to Nate, to everybody, because I just wasn't paying attention. And the price chart, as soon as somebody brought it to my attention yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Because because this is the price chart, guys. This is a great chart, and this is one of the reasons that I launched FBG 666 in the manner that I did. When we launched MYLPH, we did it the way, for example, the way that Gelato was just launched. If you've been hanging around Randy's community for very long, last week Gelato, or a week before last maybe, Gelato launched, right? So we gave everybody a heads up. We had the Telegram chat up, all that good stuff. And man, all it did was invite a bunch of Jeters. When Nate launched Realm, he did it the same way. He launched his ticker Monero token. And that is, he didn't tell anybody. It was a stealth launch. He launched it. He bought up some token. He started telling his neighbors, his family, his friends, blah, blah, blah. And it's just got some nice organic structure to it. And so that's what I want with FBG 666. This is the real Realm token. And it is what I like to call a tribute token, what a lot of people like to call a tax token. Also, they're known by reward tokens. They're all the same thing. And for those of you that are new to blockchain technology, new to crypto, the way tax tokens or tribute tokens work is they use the dexes in a sense. The token contracts use the dexes to facilitate certain functions that reward holders of the token with other assets. All right. So every time you buy or sell the Realm token, you're paying a tribute. And I can't remember on this one how much it is. I think it's about 4%. But you have to set your slippage. Again, if you're new to crypto, you don't understand what slippage is. I know those of us that have been around, it seems odd. But remember, guys, I do remember, this is my first bull run. So I do remember a time when I had to ask somebody, how do you, when I first started buying these kinds of tokens, as a matter of fact, because I stayed away from them for a long time. But when I first started buying them, my transactions failed because I didn't have my slippage set right, and I had to go in. I knew what slippage was, but I didn't know how to adjust it. So if you're new to crypto, or even if you're experienced in crypto, but you've never facilitated that kind of transaction, if you'd like a consultation, you can sign up down below. I'm happy to help you out with a quick consult. That won't take long at all. We can do that kind of stuff in about 30 minutes. All right. So what happens whenever anybody buys or sells the Realm token? It takes a portion, say 4%. Again, I'm not for sure about the tax rate. I know if you set your slippage at 5%, you're good on this one. But it takes that tax or that tribute that it's charging you in addition to what you're getting, and it goes and purchases and distributes to everybody that holds the Realm token. It goes and purchases Dome, the token we just talked about, Dave Weiss's Flat Earth token, and it distributes that to all the holders of Realm. All right. If you want to double your Dome distributions from holding the Realm token, you can provide liquidity on the Pulsechain V2 exchange. And again, if you're new to crypto, or even if you're experienced to crypto, maybe you're new to how to liquidity farm, how to provide liquidity, I'd be happy to help you out. Guys, when the MYLPH token, my yield and liquidity farm token, was started with the intention of teaching people about liquidity farming. So we're obviously well versed and happy to help you with that. But if you provide liquidity with Realm PLS on Pulsechain V2, you double your Dome rewards. Guys, I love the wallets that I have Realm in that I'm providing liquidity for. I love seeing I get tokens every day. I get airdropped Dome token, which is one of the tokens that I'm currently also accumulating. Again, if you think back to the Dome chart, it's a perfect place to be accumulating. All right. So that's the Realm token. Next token we are going to talk about is Nate's other project. And that project is called Monero, not the Monero you probably know if you are a crypto enthusiast, but ticker Monero. All right. So these tokens kind of sprout out of, for those of you that have been around, you'll know what I'm talking about. On one of the other blockchains, on the Ethereum blockchain, there is a token that's called Harry Potter Obama, and it might have some other stuff after that. Anyway, these tokens are from the genre of tokens that we kind of call the schizo tokens, right? They're kind of split multiple personality tokens. All right, so this one, the full name of this token is, I have to go back to the info page, is Naruto Uzumaki Gay Obama tried to hide 9/11. Is that right? What else? There's more to it. Tried to hide 9/11 Luigi Pepe or something like that. Anyway, it's a fun name, and that's the vein of token that it's in. All right. So on the Ethereum blockchain, that Harry Potter Obama coin is called, the ticker symbol for it is Bitcoin. So everybody calls it ticker Bitcoin. on Pulsechain, the token, and we'll look at that at the ticker Pulsechain token in a minute. It's also in the vein of these schizo meme coins. In fact, this token right here, ticker Monero, is another tribute token, and it's got my friend Nate's signature all over it. A great stealth launch. Had a little bit of a price drop from people taking profits early on, and I'd be willing to bet some of those were people that got airdropped. I got airdropped this. I've never sold it. I've put it up in Liquidity so that I can get double rewards. It's a copy of the same contract that Realm is. Those are the Pulsarian contracts, guys. That's another great community on Pulsechain. If you're a new hippie, new to Pulsechain, if you got some crypto experience, you'll love their suite of tokens as well. All right, so ticker Monero. The reward token for ticker Monero is ticker Pulsechain. Okay, so you can see, guys, I don't think this chart is going to come down because the growth in this project and a lot of the project, Nate's other project, is very organic, right? Nobody's going to jeep this token. Anybody that owns this token at this point is a true believer. All right. So the token that ticker Monero yields holders of ticker Monero. In other words, if you hold ticker Monero, the token that you'll receive for free in your wallet just for holding ticker Monero, anytime somebody buys or sells ticker Monero, you will receive this token called Pulsechain. All right. Now, the full name of ticker Pulsechain, again, it's one of those schizoid. It's called Peter Parker Bush did 9/11 Kirby Pepe. All right. That is the full name of ticker Pulsechain. Again, in that vein of Harry Potter, Obama, schizo community tokens. I would dare say that a lot of the people that are in these particular communities would fit well into the crypto hippies community, because I'm sure a lot of them are truth seekers as well. Hey guys, this is another chart that looks great. Now this particular token was launched in a traditional way, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people, bought it up. The early rally here. The early rally yielded those guys a 10x. So you can't blame somebody if they threw in $1,000 early and had $10,000 that they took some profit. But we've been all the way back up to those highs. And guys, I'm not a technical analyst, but I can tell you this wedge here that is forming is considering the macro circumstances of the fact that we're in the hyper part of the bull run. The next 6 to 8 to 10 months is going to see the crypto markets go from where they're at now. I want to say they're around $3 trillion. We're going to easily probably double that. So considering the macro conditions and where we are in that cycle, I think this chart looks great. I wouldn't expect that it's going to come, much lower until we're at the, the end part of the bull run. So this is a great token. I love the fact that you can double up your rewards by providing liquidity. It's a great way to teach people how to do liquidity. It's a great incentive for them to learn how to do that. All right, it's not that complicated, guys. It's not that complicated. Here we go. Our next token. Let me double check. Let's see, what have we looked at so far? We've looked at FBG 666. We've looked at Dome. We've looked at Realm. We've looked at Monero. We have looked at ticker Pulsechain. We looked at MYLPH. Hey, you know what, guys? Maybe we did not look at FBG 666. Let's look at FBG 666. All right. All right, guys, this is, if you hold the MYLPH token, this is the ticker that you'll be airdropped as soon as I kind of look at numbers and decide how much of the way this token worked is I put 1/3 of the tokens. There's a 666,000 supply to this token. Mark of the beast, right? In fact, I originally was going to name the token was just, the ticker was just going to be 666, but I liked the schizoid naming, and so I did F. Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, WEF, the WHO, and the rest of the Pooh World Order. All right, so this is FBG 666. 1/3 went into liquidity, 1/3 of the supply, 1/3 of the minted 666,000 is going to be given out in airdrops. Those will go to MYLPH, people that hold the MYLPH token, people that hold MYLPH or GILF NFTs, and most likely the no permissions group. And I'm trying to decide maybe the Dome community. I don't know, but I haven't decided on numbers. So I know for sure if you hold MYLPH, you're going to get a big chunk of it. All right. I want to reward those people that held MYLPH in their wallet, and that even though the trajectory of that protocol has changed, I want to reward the people that stuck around with us. So FBG 666, there you have it. I launched it just like my friend Nate launched his project. I have a feeling that if you buy into this project right now, you might double the holders. All right. So I'm happy to just let this project grow organically as I continue live streaming and so forth. All right. And this token is also a reward token, and the token that it rewards is Randy Hilarski's Nope token. And the no permissions group is the community that's kind of behind this particular token. Again, it's a great community if you're new to crypto or if you're new to Pulsechain, to start learning a lot of the foundational kind of OG projects that have been built on Pulsechain since the fork happened. Now we're into coming up on 2 years ago in May, so a year and a half ago. All right, this is the 3-day chart for Nope. I love this W that's forming here. Hey guys, this brings to mind another idea. Tell me if you guys like this idea. I'm thinking about doing a wallet, I've got some money on the sideline, and I'm thinking about just putting a community wallet together and just using the method that a lot of people use when they come into crypto. A lot of people learn this doubling method. So you throw your tokens, you throw some money into a token. If it doubles, you take your original out. Every time it doubles, you take out half, selling halves on the double. All right. So, but I'm curious if it's how quickly we could double, how quickly, or how many doubles, or let's see, during this bull run, how many times could we double that wallet? Right? Doing it once is not going to be an issue, right? I think probably the safest bet you can have right now is throwing, if you want to double your money, if you've got some money in savings or whatever. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. crypto is just it's the highest stakes game of hot potato you can imagine. Do not buy any of these tokens. All right. Do not buy any of these tokens. All right. But if you were going to play this crazy whacked out game, I wonder how many times we can double a wallet. Just looking for little opportunities. Because my thesis is this: this is my first time in the hyper part of a bull market, and guys, I can tell you this: I think that it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, as the saying goes. I think you could throw your money into almost anything, and you're going to probably double your money in the next 6 months. But that's just me. I've been around crypto a while. I've seen this happen over and over and over again. I've blocked myself out of opportunities when I was in my hex maxi phase, right? Does anybody remember those days? Those of you that have been around, you guys that are coming in new to crypto, you have no idea the maximalism, the hex maximalism that was evident in the community just 2.5 years ago. But anyway, guys, I'm not a professional technical analyst. I will tell you this looks like a pretty good W here, and it looks like we've broken out, started to break out. You could also look at this pattern as a cup and handle forming. This would be a great candidate. I'm thinking I might throw some money, accumulate some more NOPE token, and look for it to just pop up. When tokens break out of these kind of accumulation phases, guys, they often break up very violently, a lot like what happened earlier in the NOPE life cycle right here. All right, when we teamed up with SolidX, Access Alive, and all that, you tend to have these great big moves up, and then these slower distributions. And you see that over and over in crypto, guys, over and over. All right, that is our final token that we were going to cover was the NOPE token. If you're still in the stream, guys, if you type the word token MYLPH, MYLPH, just like I'm sending, all caps, all lowercase, it doesn't matter. Type the word MYLPH in there. I'm going to start collecting and I'll give away the MYLPH. The MYLPH will guarantee you an airdrop of FBG 666, which will in turn yield you NOPE token. So type the word MYLPH in the comments, and I'll do a quick draw, and we'll give away some MYLPH token. All right, Hocus Pocus Sofas, thanks for being here. I'm ready to buy my first Bitcoin. The plan is just to let it sit for years and slowly invest more. Sounds good. But where am I going to buy my first coins? Hocus Pocus, if you're new to crypto, I'm happy to help onboard you. Guys, I'm honest about everything I do. I can show you how to buy Bitcoin, but what I enjoy doing is if I'm gonna onboard you, I'm gonna show you how to buy Bitcoin, wrapped Bitcoin on Pulsechain. So and I'm gonna teach you about self-custody. Verite Hunt 78, can you explain simple what crypto actually is? I watched many of your clips. You haven't watched any of my clips, bro. Now, but didn't figure it out. Hey guys, the whole thing seems me not actually work. Hey guys, don't invest in crypto, bro. You don't need to be investing in crypto. I can tell you that right now. Crypto's not for me, for you. It's for people like me who are willing to take some time to learn what's going on. All right. Hey guys, type the word MYLPH. I'll do a drawing right now. There is only one entry. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Hey guys, I don't think I'm going to stream it. I know yesterday I talked about streaming again in the evening. I'm just going to stream once today. This is going to be it. I took a little bit longer in my morning activities than I anticipated. We've got those of you that are new to Pulsechain community or new to crypto, usually on Wednesday nights, Randy Halarski streams. He does a fun little stream where he does online gambling, and we just hang out online on YouTube in the chat room, and he usually discusses whatever we're talking about in the chat. So if you'd like to come ask some questions, hang out with the cool kids on Pulsechain. That usually happens on Wednesday nights. And then he oftentimes does a giveaway. If he wins the whatever it is, whatever game he's playing that we're gambling with, if he wins, then he splits that those winnings with somebody in the chat. So oh, guys, I think I messed up my giveaway tool. Trying this again. So if you'd like to come hang out, guys, that's Randy Halarski's channel. All right, guys, I don't see anybody participating in the giveaway, so we're just going to hold on to that because I'm ready to end the stream and go about my merry way. We'll catch up tomorrow, and we'll be talking a little bit more in depth about maybe the history of Hex. I'd like to finish up before I stopped streaming earlier. I was kind of talking about the early history of Hex pre-Pulsechain launch, and so I may finish up that. I had a last little bit of section. You know, there were some projects that came along right toward the end of before we got Pulsechain, that last 8 or 10 months. You know, things like the base token, Lucky, Deci, all those tokens. So I'll probably go over those for people that are new to the chain, and then we'll cover our favorite meme coins again. Guys, if you're new to crypto, I want to tell you the meme coin movement is where it's really at. I believe, and I think a lot of the best minds in crypto think that's the case. I think so for different reasons. I think what people aren't taking into account in meme coin mania is that the number one, those meme tokens that are organically grown, like the ones on Pulsechain, where they've been accumulating new community members, so forth and so on, in an organic fashion. I think those meme communities, I think they are going to last through, but they're going to survive the next bear market. All right, because what people don't realize is those communities, meme token communities, yes. Are there people that are going to come into these meme coin communities over the next 6 to 8 months where their only goal is to make a profit? Absolutely. Their goal is to buy the token, take advantage of the mania that is sure to ensue as Bitcoin makes its run and Ethereum and the ETH BTC ratio goes up, right? As those things happen, there are going to be people that jeep these meme coin bags. But I'm telling you, the diehard people that you find, and especially I think that you find on Pulsechain, are the type of people that have realized that this is a way for us to monetize our internet social media / internet learning time, right? All of those things we do online, these meme coins facilitate us being able to monetize that activity, right? And that's what I think I think a lot of people are missing, that the people that understand that are going to be around, because they are going to be uh, improving the community in uh, probably accumulating bigger bags, because they will understand from a grassroots perspective the opportunity uh, of investing or taking part in these meme coin communities. The other thing I think that people do not take into account when they're getting their meme coin bags is the fact that it is these meme communities that are offering these solutions to a lot of the DeFi issues, that are providing liquidity. It's these grassroots meme communities that have, not only figured out uh, a better way to extract value to improve their financial lot, right? To extract their original investment value, right? But they have figured out that the time that they've invested is monetized in a way that attracts the next wave of people, in the next cycle, right? And in order to accomplish that, the main part is to be here and be involved in these communities. And what I see on Pulsechain, when I look at the drama that happens on Pulsechain, guys, oh man, this is what I was going to show y'all. So let me get out of this screen share. This is something that I found today when I was hanging around Twitter. That's where it was. Let me pull up. I sent the link. Where did I send it? I sent it to my drive, to my show prep. There it is. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When I talk about the fact that the activity in these meme coin communities is energetic. What's the right word I'm looking for? It's the kind of energy that oh man, what is the word when somebody is really passionate about something? That I guess that's as good a word as any. It's the kind of these are the kind of interactions that exhibit or that display a certain kind of passion that I think means that the communities that these guys represent are here to stay, right? All right, so this is Hextronaut, and hey guys, I'm not casting shade on anybody. I think this is great. There are projects and communities that I'm very passionate about, but man, this particular post, I was just kind of scrolling through the comments, and the fact that so many people feel so passionate, like this post is about this guy's giving his comments about PDI. Guys, if you're new to crypto, please sell your TV, get on Twitter, and start paying attention to what's going on in the crypto world, because it is the biggest soap opera that you can imagine. All right. There's everything you can imagine is going on in the crypto world. there's intrigue, there's mystery, right? There's fighting, there's stealing, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. So there's conspiracies on top of conspiracies, right? So and one of the things going around now is the copy of DAI that forked over when Pulsechain forked is we affectionately call it PDAI, but it was also the first ticker on Richard Hart's PulseX DEX, the decentralized DEX that is the biggest DEX on Pulsechain. It was the first token to have artwork, a ticker logo on the DEX. All right. So anyway, there's too much to go into here, but everybody, a lot of people in the community believes that Richard Hart's game is to get this copied DAI to peg to $1 and that it will become the stable coin of Pulsechain. All right. And guys, if you go through these comments, right, like Hexternaut gets on this guy. He says that this wins the dumbest reply award. And, people start piling on, so forth, and lots of arguing going on. But guys, this is the kind of on-chain activity that I think gives meme coins that we have on Pulsechain a life beyond just the bull run. All right. So I encourage you, if you are new to crypto, to get involved in a community that you trust to help navigate your first days, your first buys. I'm happy to help you. People in the No Permissions group are happy to help you. There are people in Jeranism's crypto every other Friday night crypto class that would be more than happy to help you. We want you to find the right place to learn about crypto. So with that in mind, guys, we're right at an hour. I will see y'all tomorrow. Look forward to seeing everybody on another Green Candle Day. Bye now.